passing year, sustainability becomes more of a focus in our everyday lives. And this year, 2022, is just no exception. And with the World Environment Day just around the corner, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about ways in which we could decrease our environmental footprints. In order to simplify this, I've broken down this video into 3 parts: food, fashion and beauty, where small steps in these areas could help us become more eco-friendly in our everyday lives. So let's begin with food. But before we begin, here's a quick and an easy tip we all can use on the go. So Ecosia is a search engine that works just like Google but plant trees through our online searches. Their business model is pretty simple, donating 80% of the profits towards reforestation. Their revenue generation is primarily through clicks on the ads that appear beside the search results. So all you gotta do is surf the internet through the Ecosia search engine and we all could contribute to planting trees. So now starting with the first one, food. Gone are the days when reusing tins and jars could help us solve the problem of plastic pollution. It's time to cut down plastic, and here are a few ways we could do so in our everyday lives. Ditching the plastic straws with a steel straw. Avoiding the cling wrap with a parchment paper or beeswax wraps. Carrying your own extra bag while you go for shopping or even otherwise, along with carrying your own water bottle instead of buying the plastic bottles. Saying no to plastic cutlery, avoiding heavily packaged products instead of going for ones that are minimally or less packaged. So these are small steps that we all could resort to that could have a multiplying impact on the environment. Globally, animal agriculture is responsible for far more greenhouse gases than the world's transportation system combined. Now, according to a study at the Oxford Martin, if everybody went vegetarian, we could reduce our food-related emissions by 60% by the year 2050. But we don't necessarily have to go vegan or vegetarian in order to start and make that change. The more realistic approach would be limiting our meat consumption to probably once or twice a week and supplement it by more plant-based protein sources like lentils, grams, chickpeas, nuts and seeds, and the list goes on. If you're eating soybeans that are shipped from China, or whether you succumb to an overpriced avocado, it is obviously not as sustainable as eating apples from your nearest farmer's market, which is not only seasonal but also local and unpackaged. By supporting low-scale food agriculture, we are cutting down miles that the food needs to travel to reach to our plate. So now coming to the next category, fashion. Now there are a couple of videos that I have created on this channel that are specifically dedicated to slow fashion. I'll put the link in the description box below in case you're interested. You could watch them after this video. But here's a simple and an effective tip that I've discovered which you might use while you go for shopping. And it is to calculate the cost per wear of an outfit. So it is simply the original price divided by the number of times that you would probably wear the outfit. So there are 2 things you should always consider while factoring out the cost per wear of an outfit. The first one is, will the fabric last long enough through multiple wears and washes? And the second one is, do you really like the style and the fit, and if it's something that should not go out of trend within 2 years down the lane. So now for example, you're looking for a jeans and there's one that is slightly pricier one and the other one is a less expensive one. But if you end up getting, suppose, 200 wears out of the more expensive one and only 20 wears out of the less expensive one, the cost per wear of the more expensive one turns out to be lesser, and hence it gives you better results. So embracing slow fashion is all about mending, thrifting, supporting the local tailors and the artisans, buying less, choosing well and making it last. So now coming on to the last and final category, beauty. Wet wipes are non-biodegradable as they contain plastic and are terrible for the environment. The city sewers, they choke the seas and get ingested by the sea creatures and then proceed to create an environmental havoc. So it's better to use washable flannels or cotton pads. They are not only affordable but also help in saving the environment. Simply put, cruelty-free makeup means that a product was not tested on animals. In short, animals are traumatized, harmed, and often killed in order to test the safety of a product. Here are a list of popular brands that are not cruelty-free, and it's time we make the switch. So there is a documentary by Refinery29 titled as The Dark Secrets Behind Your Favorite Makeup Products, wherein the host travels to the mica mines in India to uncover the truth about child labor. They are tremendously underpaid and their conditions are sad and derogatory. So it's important that we read the labels behind the makeup products carefully and act as conscious and intelligent consumers. Alright, if you've made it till the end, thanks a lot for watching, and it would even be better if you could incorporate any of these things in your everyday life, whichever you find practical and realistic. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye! I make videos on topics like sustainability and slow fashion, so if that sounds like your jam, please consider subscribing.